Hello everyone, and welcome back to another today's video. We are going to be trying out the brand new LR Bond on this is Hero Arena. We're going to be doing this one stage only, and also I picked this stage in particular because the Demons team is at the top, and that's going to be the hardest team for them to deal with. So I picked that team as the first team to fight. So when it comes to gear, everyone's rocking HP defense, but Melee Liz, who are running attack crit, because they are going to have to be my main DPS. Apart from that, everyone else is running HP defense. For card set, we're running damage reduction for Sins, just because I'm not sure how the first phase is going to go. Sorry, the first floor, and that first floor will then determine basically how the rest of the floors will go. If we wipe them, the first floor's the hardest because once again it's got Estarossa. That's literally it. It's got Estarossa, so much damage reduction, but we're going to try and use this team and see how it goes. Anyway, let's get on with it. Here we go, attempt 1. Let's see how this goes. Once again we do our first, standard stuff. I can also apply a shield immediately, which is lovely. I hope they never add Melee Liz to this thing. If they do, it's going to be like the biggest pain ever. I think I save the AoE till I get the buff. So I think maybe for now I just lower Gelder's health. Diane will then lose the buff, but realistically Diane's going to lose the buff anyway. So the reason I immediately lose Melee Shield, the reason I actually have King on this team, is I still actually get the King buff when I remove the shield. I know technically it disappears immediately and it is sort of useless on this team, but it is still kind of handy. If Estarossa double attacks, I can just, which is what he is going to do, then he'll double attack with Estarossa, which is fine. It will lower my stats, but that's not really a problem. There we go. And then we now steal some of Mr. Estarossa's stats. We now got the Liz Melee buff as well. I think I then single target and then just AoE. So now Bond steals a lot of stats. Also, when he steals these stats, we're sort of focusing on not only the stats that Bond gets, but also the stats the enemies no longer have. As you can see there, we wiped. This team is very good for demons, against demons. As long as you can extort them, like that, I'm not going to say it's a 100% guarantee you're going to wipe every time, only because once again, Liz Melee currently have the buff that gives him like a 10% all-stat boost and the 10% basic stat boost. I think it's 10% all-stats, 10% basic stats. I don't really know. I don't really check. But yeah, with that maybe pushes over the edge, but if not, it's going to be an extra turn, and realistically, you're still going to kill Demi. You may even still kill Estarossa, or you may kill Gelder, but none of them are really that scary. And go, we break this. So what's Bond's attack turn 1? I can't even click on Bond because he's right next to the thing. Okay, there we go. 28k, that's with no no buff. Let's see this. So Levi might survive, because once again, Levi has debuff immunity here. Levi did not survive, and he also had debuff immunity there. Yeah, this team is all about like insane amounts of attack. King is very good for this, because once again, when King's shield breaks, you get the buff. You also still have the buff from his passive as well, which I think is increased damage dealt for Sins by about like 10% per Sin. I think it's that. It's really broken. That's the reason why I like to use this King. His CC also isn't the worst compared to the other King. I think it's actually higher than Blue Festival King anyway. This one's also non-true awakened. Let's see what his passive says. For each applicable ally participating in the battle, increase those allies' damage dealt by 10%. If a barrier is created, yeah, okay. So applicable allies are Sins and Fairies. So we get a 40% increased damage dealt. Like, that's absurd. Plus, then we get 20% attack-related stat boost. Plus, we get Diane's stats. Plus, we get that. Plus, we get this. So that's a 30% damage increase plus another attack-related stat boost. Bond now steals more attack. And Bond does 2.9 million. Level 1 skill. I thought like, this is where I said in my how to build for him, I said he is designed for like 4v4 and stuff like this. Like the high-end PvE content, this man is going to vaporize Hero Arena, and he may even be key for some Hero Arena teams. He works with humans as well, which is absolutely lovely to see, because unfortunately, like the humans team isn't the best. It's got a lot of tank, it's not got much offense. This guy can be the whole team's offense in just one character, because he's so good. Once again, we can just do the same thing. They have no damage cap, doesn't really matter. Do this, we do this, and we do this. Liz Melee are literally just here for the shield, to break King's shield immediately, which is insane. And we wipe 3 mil. That was with a 10% attack related stat lower from Camilla. Like, this team is absurdly broken. I need to stop saying that word. Someone put in our comments I always say that word. I do. But that's just what it is. Like, we're nearly done. And how long have we been recording for? I've been recording this bit for 4 minutes. And we've nearly wiped the entire Challenger Tower with the newest LR in the game. Like, it's not hard. Realistically, all you're just doing is stealing their stats. You're not actually doing anything yourself. You're just stealing their stats. And killing them with their own stats. I would love a team to tank this, only just so I can see what his attack is like. Problem is, I don't want to do it against this team, because Demon King melee. I don't worry, I don't have to anyway, they all died. His damage is really good. Would I say he's, like, beyond busted for this? Yeah, 100%. Like, this guy is, like, I would say, look, there you're done. That is a Challenger Tower beat in less than 5 minutes. It's not hard, but he is very good, and if you can, once again, if you are going to use Sins, for example, like what I'm doing, doesn't matter what difficulty you do, you could be doing Master, or Champion, or even Challenger, a team like this is going to be very good. Of course, when it comes to the Estarossa team, King isn't going to be doing too much, because once again, you still get the damage increase, but you lose the attack-related stat boost, which is okay. But, if you know how to use Barn, you can use Barn as support and then use Liz Melee as DPS. Diane's always going to tank very well. You've got Liz Melee Shield, which is always broken. You've got damage reduction from Diane as well. Diane's also got damage cap as well. So once again, if you're having to take absolutely insane amounts of damage turn 1, Diane can most likely tank it because of the shield. But yeah, this team is really good. Like, Bond's damage, it's always going to be, like, stupid. Like, 3.2 million. I basically one-turned every fight apart from Demons, which I two-turned. And this is 340,000 CC, something that only 1% of players only did. If you went back, I think it was the New Year stream. They said how many people do which difficulty of Hero Arena, and only 1% of players do Challenger. And see how easy it is now. Once again, of course, I have the box CC and the Constellation to be able to do this. If you cannot go first, I don't recommend Challenger with this team. You will get absolutely nuked. If you can do Champion with this team, go for it, you know. It'll still be a similar experience. Of course, you may have to work around Estarossa, but like I showed in the video, it's not too hard to work around Estarossa as long as you know to not double attack with Bond, because your damage will be, I think about between 100 and 200k, depending on what gear set you got on him. But yeah, thank you for watching, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.